is going to be a very big one. Altazim Stronghold, let's go right in. Introducing in the top left position, one game away from advancing forward in the loser's bracket in this PvP. It is from Team Grubby, Grubby!
And the player on the train to winning the Dutch StarCraft League, or so he says, from Team Easy Visualize. Give a big cheer for Sjaak!
And you can kind of see how the smile from his face almost disappeared. That's how focused he is. Now, this is a very, very big map. And it makes for interesting PvPs, to say the least, because you have the in-base expansion. The distances are very, very long. This is not cross positions, true, but the distance between these two bases are still quite long. So we might see two things happen here, I think. An ultra-greedy macro play or a very fast attack. And as I say that, Grubby gets the 11 gate again.
Yeah, Grubby is sticking to the strategy that's working. Of course, the 11 gate is just a good opening. It's a little bit more aggressive, but it still keeps you open for any sort of follow-up. And it works well against Sjaak so far. I do think still that Sjaak is going to mix it up a little bit. This would be a map where you could see something like airplay.
Yeah, but also Sjaak may fall into the trap of thinking, well, I got caught with my pants down 2 times in a row on smaller maps. So if I do the same stuff on a bigger map, I might just get away with it.
Yes.
And this might be a trap. If he falls into this trap and Grubby finds his location before the warp gate is finished, he gets a proxy pylon down there, it will be very difficult. Especially once he gets up the ramp. You only need 1 force field here, and you can hold on to 2 Nexuses, pretty much. If you keep on force fielding and your opponent does not have Blink or a War Prism, or a pylon in your base.
Looks like both players will scout each other the first time around, as they did bump into each other, and Sjaak is going to see that Grubby already finished his Cybernetic score, which is a little bit earlier than his. So he will know he has to chrono boost it himself, and Grubby is making a Stargate. Like I said, it is a map where you can use that maneuverability of the fast Stargate units, and it's hidden a little bit. It's tucked away in the natural expansion, and so far Sjaak has not seen it.
Sjaak does not quite see the Stargate right there, and he's moving away with the probe. He did, I think he did see the second pylon. No, he did not. Oh yeah, he did. So he thinks everything is all right, because he did see 3 pylons. He just did not check the inside of the base.
But right now I can see that Sjaak is also making a Stargate bell. So this is going to be Stargate against Stargate. That makes it a little bit anxious here to see what Grubby is going to queue up. If he queues up an Oracle, this could be bad for him if it's scouted by Sjaak. He's queuing up a Phoenix. That's perfect.
Yeah, that is a very smart move. I mean, Stargate play is very common. And still missing the Stargate, Sjaak is talking like a Yoda.
But he's also making Phoenixes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, making an Oracle first is very dangerous to do versus Protoss. If your opponent opens Stargate and he goes Phoenixes straight up, then you pretty much auto-lose immediately. So this is going to be a Phoenix versus Phoenix battle. I'm not entirely confident in Grubby's ability to win the air battle here, to be quite honest. But this could change things rapidly as Sjaak is getting the Twilight Council. So he's not going to be playing the Phoenix Wars, even despite the fact that he knows his opponent has a Stargate.
Yeah, I mean, Grubby is still happily making extra Phoenixes. He is adding on extra gateways as well, but he's already exploring the other side of the map. He did get a little bit of a lead because his Stargate was finished slightly early, but it's still 2 against 2. And usually the person with the most amount of Phoenixes will come ahead in those kind of battles. They go really quickly. And Sjaak is going to probably go for Blink Stalkers, I would assume.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go Blink. Would not make much sense to go DT since we do have the Stargate up on the field, and Oracles, of course, provide very easy detection. 2 additional gates.
DT Shrine.
Wow, what? He's going DT Shrine anyways. Whoa. Well, on the other hand, he does have the Phoenixes, so he can warp into DTs and try to kill the potential Oracle with the Phoenixes, but still... Oh, this is... Grubby's going for the attack. I think he's going to try to bust the ramp by lifting the sentries up with the Phoenixes if he sees any. Kills the Mothership Core with Phoenixes as well, that's also a possibility, and just keeps on warping in units. The Mothership Core will
go down,
narrowly escape. That was very
I'm not
close. Sjaak
sure.
needs to keep that safe.
He can't actually afford to use one of the Phoenix to lift off. He needs to use the Photon Overshot. But the Mothership core does go down. He also lost the Phoenix. And I mean, this is so risky by Sjaak right now because Grubby can easily scout the Dark Shrine with the Phoenixes. I do believe.
Yeah.
It's not proxied, right? No.
No, it's not. It's right inside the base. But Grubby has not seen it just yet. It's tucked away behind the Nexus. I wonder if Grubby realizes what is going on. I don't think he does. Oh,
he should still have time to respond to it though. Or he should make so many DTs that there can't actually be an Oracle build, but that would be ridiculous.
Well, there is a proxy pylon out on the map that Sjaak has there. And there goes the warp in. Yeah. Grubby's up on the ramp, however, pushing into Sjaak's base. Sjaak has no units over here.
He must see the DT Shrine right now. He must see it, yeah.
He has to know.
He needs to make an Oracle. He's saving gas for an Oracle right now, right? No,
but the DTs are killing all the probes mining the gas.
He's making an Oracle. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Thank God he had enough.
Yeah, but this is going to be so awkward. I mean, Sjaak is taking so many risks here, and I don't think he can actually pull this off.
I don't know. It's 14 probes to 8. Sjaak is losing all of his probes. He should have one more out on the map to make a building, but... Oh, this is really wonky, I have to say. Sjaak still has the... Oh, he depowers the Stargate.
Oh.
Secondary pylon. The Oracle is still not out.
The Oracle's still not out, and that's going to be the saving grace, or not for Grubby, because he doesn't actually have enough money to go for the robotics bay on the other side of the map.
And he can't build another Stargate either, and he doesn't have enough money to build another pylon.
Ooh.
He's just building one on the high ground. If Sjaak notices that, kills that pylon, that Stargate will never be powered. Yeah, he goes up the ramp, he goes towards the pylon, he starts hacking away at it, but the Oracle is only a couple seconds away from being completed. This is going to be all so close.
Oh
my God, he gets it.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this comes down to the base race once again. We have DTs out on the map. Grubby must have canceled a building somewhere because he did have enough money. Yeah, he cancels the pylon once again, builds another one, builds a second one.
Yeah.
And Sjaak, well, this... I don't think Grubby is ever going to get the Stargate up, but, you know, all it takes is for one of those pylons, another cancel, another cancel. 2 more pylons going up. One of those pylons finishes, it's 1 second away, the Oracle, from being completed.
Maybe you could surround the pylons with the probes or something like that. It's 1 second away, and Sjaak is putting all his chances on the DTs working, and eventually it should work, right? Unless you're the Dutch team, of course.
Unless you're the Dutch team. The thing is, Grubby, I think, is still mining a little bit. Yes, he's still mining.
Yes.
So he can go on doing this almost forever.
That pylon is going to finish, Bell.
That pylon.
It's going to finish, and the Oracle comes out.
The Oracle is out. Revelation has been cast.
And you need to
the Archon is being morphed.
And the Archon is being morphed. Oh!
Such a funny game here. Let's take a look at the number of probes that Sjaak has. He's got only 1 probe. Where is it?
But the Revelation is going to wear off, and then he needs to wait for all the energy to return. If he can catch that Oracle, that would be great. But the Oracle should be fast enough to maneuver around that Archon.
It doesn't matter because Sjaak does not have any more DT.
Look at
he's got 1 DT. He's got 1 DT, okay. This is going to be the He cannot lose that DT. He cannot lose that. Oh, he loses the DT.
But if he can actually kill the Stalkers.
I don't know, man.
You can't pick up the Archon, right? Nah, but he's going to mine. You're going to mine enough. And eventually there's going to be so many probes that he should be able to put up.
GG from
There we go.
GG from 3-1 in a very entertaining game. 4 here over Sjaak. Unfortunately, Sjaak being knocked out of the tournament, but Grubby going forward. Wow, this was really funny, the last game.